All right, hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, want to give our honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachahak Wadash, Yahweh, the only true, powerful, and holy name who people ignorantly refer to as God, and in likewise manner, Yahweh Shai, the only true, powerful, and holy name of his only begotten Son, who we do worship. All right, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, salutations, and blessings to the Lord's elect out there. This is the brother Yeshaya, part of Men of Valor, South Carolina. And this in transit is something me and one of the brothers was talking about earlier today. Basically, how, you got guys that are doing the work deceitfully, and I'm not even going to mention his name, but, brothers know who I'm talking about. One of the ones that I'm talking about. Let's just say that he's nonstop. Now, I don't know much about the guy, only from what, the brothers have, put online. So, it's not going to be an ad hominem attack or anything like that. But with that guy, he's really bugged out, man. And the thing is, he's every day nonstop on the block, but he's not doing it in sincerity. All right. Like one of the elder, out in San Fran, his name just slipped my mind. The elder in San Fran, that's with the Apostle Ramlab right now, or rather, Apostle Ramlab is with them. Basically saying that this guy, he has that, still in the truth demon. Okay, even after offending brothers and not moving right. You think that you can just cut on the camera, and just because, you can recite scriptures, because Satan knows the scriptures too, but just because you can recite scriptures, that you're still in the truth and that the Lord didn't take the spirit away from you yet. But it's to come though, because, Matthew 7, right? There's going to come a time to where, some of the guys that have been doing this thing with ill intent, or doing it just to, I guess, save face, or to, I don't know, whatever is in their mind state that they're doing good toward the Lord, is all gonna just blow up in their face. Because when that time comes, okay, and you got certain ones, Lord willing, I don't be one of those ones, but there's gonna be ones, because it's prophecy. It says, Lord, have I not, casted out devils in your name and did works in your name, roughly paraphrasing. And the Lord's going to say, get away from me, I never knew thee. Which, is going to be piercing words to whoever that's meant for. Like I said, Lord willing, I'm not subject to that. So that's why I'm putting light on it, because, there's a lesson in everything. Especially when it comes to this truth. Guys that haven't treated the brotherhood right, or thought that they had it and that they can balance, well, not balance, because we ought to balance the world and this truth, but thinking that they can just be more worldly than they are spiritual, especially when it comes to dealing with brothers and how you deal with the sheep, and think that they're all good and that they got it just because they can make money, and that they're still living, and that, they can open up the Bible and doesn't look like Braille to them, Because like I said, man, you got these boneheaded Christians. You got all types of people using the word, and that can go into the word and can mimic and parrot, mimic and parrot, the apostles, all right? But that doesn't mean that your heart is right, okay? And I'm thinking about some guys now. I forgot where they went. I don't even know if they're pushing anymore. I think one of the guys are, but they were the two Northern Kingdom brothers, and I forgot. I think they're up in New Jersey, or somewhere up north. But it was two Northern Kingdom brothers, well, dudes, and the heavier one, I think I seen him still doing his thing, but the other one, he used to go live like every hour, like multiple times a day. And brothers used to be like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but when you have a bad report All right, you think that just because you cut on the camera and that, you know, you're able to, like I said, rattle off precepts and still have the breakdowns for the most part, that you're not bugged out. When, you know, that's not the case for some of these guys, man. So I say I had to say this is with this truth, you have to start inward. What I mean by that is doing everything that you can for Yahweh, Yahweh Shah, okay, behind the scenes. All right, because it's so easy just to cut on the camera and then to put on your cape and turn into, you know, this super teacher, okay? But then once you cut the camera off, you go back to being a nigga, or you go back to being, you know, you go back to being a damn dragon in your household, or you go back to being an unfit leader, you know, or yeah, just a wicked ass individual, man. All right, trying to cover up what people don't see, or, you know, for the most part, hey, that guy, he's been brought out to the congregation, which the scriptures say, anybody that's in here that's not right, hey, they gonna get brought out to the congregation, man. And Jake just have to learn and realize that shit, if it's more than two people saying one thing about you, it might be true, you know. And I had to learn that, you know, just because in your mind you got it, but then you got 5 other brothers saying nah. Hey, the scriptures say suffer wrongfully. So even if it is unjust, let the Lord, okay, figure it out. Let the Lord handle it. Okay? Not your own pride or your own ego, man. Because a pride leadeth before destruction, and you know, a haughty look of fall. Right? So, hey, man, you know, yeah, it's a lot of self-reflection going on, a lot of self-examination. Hey, the water, how about Shem Yahweh Shah, man. So, hey, Lord willing, I was edifying, uplifting, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechaha, Wadash. The honors due to the apostles, the elders, the great millstone. Peace, love, salutations, and blessings to the Lord's elect out there. Till next time, shalom.